dreary end to pro football on the Riverfront. But for a change, dreary didn't describe the play of the Bengals. It was Tim Couch and the Browns against the rejuvenated Bengals, a couple of hard-hat, hard-luck Central Division teams who are smashing each other strictly for pride these days.
We came into this week thinking big. You know, we don't want it to be a close game. We wanted to beat them by a few points.
The Bengals got exactly a few points on their first possession. Jeff Blake to Darnay Scott. He almost broke it just like he did last week. It seemed to be as easy as munching on peanuts. The pitch left to Corey Dillon. Cliff Gross is there with the lead block. Dillon storms down to the Browns' 25-yard line. Dillon was on a roll. Santa had a little hop in his step. When Dillon carried down near the 10, he had passed the 1,000-yard mark for the third straight season. That's where the drive stalled. Doug Pelfrey kicked a 28-yard field goal. The Bengals had the first lead of the game, 3-0. We were watching the Bengals with some good pressure. John Copeland sends this pass back at Tim Couch. But we were also seeing a soggy, slippery turf. Blake dropped a couple of snaps. Dillon dropped a carry. The Browns get this one. But after the Browns couldn't move the ball, they had to punt. Once again, the Bengals special teams made something happen. Craig Yeast was backed up to the 19. A sidestep averted the pressure. He got room. A spin shook him free again. And then it was just a matter of outrunning the rest of the Browns. One had a chance, but couldn't drag him down.
Oh, I seen him the whole time. It was just a matter of I was coming off a little speed, and he was running full speed, and I had to get away from him somehow. So, you know, he didn't get me, and I got in the end zone is all that matters.
That sent the home fans a-dancing. But wait, here comes the Browns with the long ball. Couch throws under the coverage. Ronnie Powell comes back to get it at the Cincinnati 10. 2 plays later, Couch to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Artrell Hawkins slips. Jabbar goes in for the score. 10-7 after a quarter. On their next possession, Blake to McGee for a 2-yard gain. Was he out of bounds? Cleveland coach Chris Palmer challenged this call. So the officials went to this machine. Houday went over to this one. The officials overturned it. Was it worth the trouble? Not really, because on the very next play, Dillon went left. Rod Jones, Carl Pickens, and Darnay Scott sprang him with key blocks. Dillon rumbled all the way down to the Cleveland 4. They moved it to the 1, from where Cliff Gross got to carry it in. Nice chance to pay Gross back for his hard work. Though when he gets up to take a bow, Willie Anderson smacks him from behind. 17-7 Bengals. Once more, it looked like the Browns might keep it close. Couch with a big gainer to Kevin Johnson at the Cincinnati 10.
We still got some problems on defense. You know, they're throwing the long ball over our heads.
But this time the Browns couldn't take advantage. Mark Edwards got the call, but Kimo von Oelhoffen forced the fumble and recovered it.
That was tough. We were making some big plays, moving the ball, going down, get some touchdowns, and then, then we'd take a step back.
The Bengals wasted little time in moving 90 yards. Ryan McNeil bites on the pass. Carl Pickens spins right past him. The Bengals are past midfield. Steadily, they moved it down the field, and Dillon bulldozed the final 2 yards, 23-7.
And our offense is rolling, and that's what it can look like.
And this is what a missed extra point can look like. A bad snap makes Doug Pelfrey a receiver. He takes one for the team. It appeared the Browns would keep this game a close one at halftime. Again, Couch goes to Johnson, this time over Tremaine Mack to the 1-yard line. Wayne Kirby with a touchdown run, then Couch with a 2-point conversion. It's a 23-15 game with only 45 seconds left. That's when, as Chris Palmer put it,
our special teams hurt us.
On the kickoff that followed, Tremaine Mack made up for the poor pass defense. He made another strong run back into Cleveland territory, and when a face mask penalty was tacked on, the Bengals had the ball at the Cleveland 16-yard line. Dillon gets a handoff from there and gets the first down. He was getting some gaping holes to run through.
I think we're playing very physical. Maybe sometimes we always do the right thing, but we're being physical with our blocks. We're knocking people down, moving people off the line of scrimmage.
Dillon then went the final 2 yards with a gross block and a hard effort. The Bengals lead 30-15 at the half. Good news, but not everyone in the chilled audience was buying it. One fan said, "We still want Schottenheimer." Another asked Mike Brown to step down. And several others apparently conspired with identical "No Mike Brown GM" signs. Over here, over there. When the security guys removed one, others were left hanging. Early in the third quarter, Dillon with another touchdown run. He kept racking up the big yardage, but by the end of the quarter, he was gone.
When he had 192, and then we knew he had one, just under 200, I was going to put him in, so he got 200, but that wasn't a team record or anything, and there is a thing called sportsmanship.
It wasn't that the Browns weren't trying. They just had too far to go. Tim Couch goes to Irv Smith for a Cleveland touchdown, but the Bengals came right back with their own touchdown. Blake, 52 yards to Darnay Scott. It was a 44-21 game. The fans were feeling really good. The fans who stuck around anyway. The fourth quarter never seemed to end. Ronnie Powell was laid out by Michael Basnight on a kick return. Powell is okay. Meanwhile, the Bengals started to abuse Tim Couch. He got knocked down a bunch of times. Couch is okay. And the Browns did manage to rack up one more touchdown before Pro Football said so long to Cinergy Field. Bruce Coslett enjoyed the handshake. Several players enjoyed pictures. And the Bengals left the field as winners, knowing that once again at the end of the year, they're getting better.
We're putting up 40-some points a game. It's kind of hard to lose that way.
I think so. I think over the last 3 weeks, we've been playing how we should have been playing.
I think it's just a confidence level. After we got that first win, that win against Pittsburgh, we just went, the confidence level went through the roof. We knew we can win, and the guys just playing good football. Now everybody's making plays and making things happen.